Hi, folks. How you doing? Uh, Welcome to the happy hour here with Doug Traxler. I'd like to say Doug Traxler and friends, but of course we all got to be, by ourselves nowadays. So I do have some friends though that I'd like to introduce you to. For you inspiring musicians out there. We got a good picture of Willie Nelson and. Looks like Chris Christopherson and Waylon Jennings up there. There's Waylon. It's an old picture. And so these are my friends. I got over here. I got a picture of Waylon and Buddy Holly there, 1958. And we'll go over here. Got a picture of Merle and Chris Christopherson. Went to that concert not too long ago. I suppose it was 5-6 years ago down in Iowa. Yeah, let's see. We got Eric Clapton up there. And, of course, we got the man, Charlie Daniels right there. We got Dolly. Nice picture of Dolly. And, of course, Earl Scruggs. Best banjo player ever. And, of course, the man over here, Elvis. And some cowboys down there, of course. Some guitars and banjo and, for all you aspiring guitar players out there, I always like to keep a few pictures on the wall to remind you of, why you're doing it in the first place. Kind of to keep your eye on the prize, So, without further ado, we'll do some tunes here. Have our happy hour. All right, I'll get you set up here. There you go. I don't know if I can do that or not. Those things are coming in. Is that looking all right, you guys? Let's switch around for you. All right. Take my hat off for a second. As you notice, I got a different hat every day. I just want to look at all these hats. I might as well wear them, right? And today, then, and this is coming out, right? It's watching, yeah. All right, cool. I still got all these. I turned my phone sideways, but I still got all the comments coming in. So it's sideways. It is sideways. Okay. Well, thank you. I'll fix that. There we go. I guess you either got to start out sideways or not start out sideways. I got my electric guitar out today. So we'll do some classic country. And for any of you guitar players out there, this is it's a black Stratocaster, American Standard Strat. Playing through Fender Deluxe Reverb, and we can get some of those good classic country sounds that y'all like this Johnny Cash sound. Yeah, doesn't that sound nice? You kind of get that. Before we get into Johnny Cash. Country music singers have always been a real close family. Lately, some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others in me. I guess it's because Jr. for you. All right, Joe Leake's on there. Hey, how you doing, Rooster? Lisa Beshman, all right. Amy Atherton, yeah. Ron Knutson, you're back. All right, we got our electric guitar out tonight. I think we pretty much, we played the piano, we played the acoustic guitar, we played some mandolin, some banjo. We got some electric guitars to play, and then we might do a few numbers on the acoustic yet tonight too. So, see Jim Harmon there, he's doing good. I just talked to some friends too that were actually really quarantined. I mean, we're all kind of quarantined, but there's some that actually have the coronavirus, and some buddies of mine. And those guys are stuck for 14 days. But anyways, we better do a team drink. I guess we're all kind of stuck for 14 days, but I still feel healthy. So, see Jim Fox is on there. Jane Paulson, hey buddy. Kathy Brockway. Holly Harrison, hi. My niece Erin. My neighbor Dave Bozacker. Hey neighbors. All right. We're going to do a song here. Well, let's see here. Could do all kinds of songs, but maybe we'll do, I had something picked out here for us. I wanted to start with Hank Jr. just because I know how many of us have had such a good time listening to Hank over the years. And it's always fun to hear him. I was thinking about maybe doing some Johnny Cash here. So that, you know, because get that sound, that Johnny Cash sound, you know, like we talked about. On this old rock pile with the ball and chain, they call me by a number, not a name, Lord, Lord. Gotta do my time. I gotta do my time. With an aching heart for that gal of mine. Well, that old judge looked down at me, said, I'll send you to the penitentiary. Traxler, you can hear my song. I'm gonna sing it like John Henry all day long. Lord, Lord, gotta do my time. I gotta do my time. With an aching heart for that gal of mine. Some Johnny Cash for you. Johnny had a guitar player by the name of Luther Perkins, and Luther was the one who had that sound. So it's called the Luther Perkins sound. Of course, it became Johnny Cash's signature sound in pretty much whatever key he does it in. Although Johnny was also a very good guitar player too. He always played Big Black Gibson. Big Black Martin, sorry, it was a Martin. And so yeah, Johnny was a good player too. Another good player that maybe you might not think of, Waylon Jennings always was a really good player here. And maybe we'll do a Waylon Jennings song for you. Waylon, he liked to play with the pick and fingers, so he always got this. I'm not here to forget you, I'm here to recall the things we used to say and do. I don't want to get over you. I don't want to get over you. On the same places we used to go, on at the table for two. I don't want to get over you. I don't want to get over you. They ought to give me the word of surprise. For all the silver I let slide down the slide. Play those songs so blue. Help me remember you. I don't want to get over you. Fresh roll of quarters, the same old song. Listen through and through. I don't want to get over you. I don't want to get over you. They ought to give me the word of surprise. For all the silver that I let slide down the slide. Play those songs so blue. Help me remember you. I don't want to get over you. I don't want to get over you. I don't want to get over you. All right, Waylon Jennings there for you. Hey, Judy McDonald. Tony Hartman is watching. All right. So, yeah, what a rainy old day we got out there. It even sounds like some thunder going on and a little bit of lightning. I know the horses were glad to go in the barn again because it was sure raining out and wet. But we got them in there. Having a little team drink there for everybody during happy hour. And don't forget, folks, that K-Chat, KCHK Radio 95.5 FM, 1350 AM over in New Prague. Remember, they got rare music. Whenever you want to hear good country music or polka music or rock and roll music, 50s, 60s, you can always tune into KCHK. And at some point during the day, they're usually playing each different kind of music. It's the best thing. It's very rare to find that, to find a station that plays that kind of music and plays local talent on there also. Every Friday morning, Live Musician Friday. I haven't been on there in a while, but I've been talking to Tom, and we're thinking that we better get that done one of these days. So, yeah. We had a few requests last night for some stuff. Did you see? I got my Elvis Presley shirt on here. So maybe I'll try and. I was gonna try and do a little backing tracks with some Elvis, but maybe I better not do that. But I could definitely do an Elvis song for you. I'd actually like to do. I know this takes a little bit. Sorry about that, but it's just the way of things. Oh, here's one. Here's a good Elvis one. You know I can't be found sitting home all alone. If you know you can't be around, at least just telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Baby, it makes you mad. Something that I might have said. Please let's forget the past. The future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. from the king himself. So, you know, you always want to be cool and treat everybody good, you know. No matter who they are. Don't be cruel. All right, yeah. Gotta love me some Elvis, you know. Speaking of Elvis, in my band, we always did one Elvis song that I really liked. It was a little bit later Elvis, say 70s Elvis, and it kind of rocked a little bit. I'm gonna sing it for you. What the heck? I don't even really need the words, but sometimes it's nice to have them as a backup. Let's give it a try. Suspicious Minds. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you so much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stopped by to say hello, would you still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. Don't you see these tears are real? I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive, dry these tears of mine. Darling, don't let a good thing die. Oh, you know, yeah, you know, I've never lied to you. Oh, no, yeah. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. All right. Suspicious Minds by Elvis. So, hey, Bert Zilker's, Bert, how you doing? He's all the way over in Friesland, north of the Netherlands, up in the North Sea. Wonder if it's just as cold there as it is here. We got some people in Germany. Oh yeah, there's Bert. Hey, pilot. Shell Nagel, how you guys doing? All right. So the guitars was a little loud and hard to hear my voice, so I'm just going to kind of turn that down just a little bit. But I'm sure you could probably still hear most of it. Let's hope. All right. Speaking of that, we're gonna try and do one with a little backing track here. One thing great about the electric guitar is playing country rock. It works good. You can get that twangy sound. So we're gonna do one by the Eagles here. I'm gonna see if this is gonna work for me. See if you can get a little backing track going here. Of course, I'd have to turn it on, which I can do really quick. Stand by. sun goes down. Just another lonely boy in town. She's out running round. Wasn't just another woman, and I couldn't keep from coming on. It's been so long. Oh, and it's a hollow feeling when it comes down to dealing friends. Never end, will it? Take another shot at courage, wondering why the right words never come. You just get enough. It's another tequila sunrise. This whole world still looks the same. Another All right, that's the Eagles for you there. It should be sounding just right in there, I think. Shouldn't be too loud. But as you can see how we use the electric guitar to give us some, some different sounds, especially that nice steel guitar sound that you can get out of that. Of course, you can only get that if you learn how to do that. It takes a lot of practice to have your hand go. But once you get it, it's fun. Yeah, just like that. All right. Speaking of some guitar music, there's a cool song here I'm going to do for y'all. 1957, Santo and Johnny, Sleepwalk. I used to watch Jim Sundquist and the Fendermen down at the Legion Club, and he's the one who turned me on to this song. Great song, of course. It's been around a long time, but I was too young to know how cool it was at the time until he showed me it. So we're going to give it a try here. That's nice. You heard that? You heard that steel guitar sound in there? By using that big chord. Yeah, that's Santo and Johnny. Sleepwalk, 1957. If I'm wrong on 57 or not, somebody let me know, but I think it came out in 57. Hey, Josh Edmondson. Suzette, hi. Jimmy Steffen, how you doing, buddy? Mark Grimscheid's watching. All right. So yeah, so that's some good electric guitar stuff. I might grab that. I did have a request for this from my nephew Sam, and I think one of his buddies too. I won't do the whole song, but I'll give you a little shot of it. I didn't do the whole song, of course, but you know, you got the gist of it. You know, Leonard Skinner, they got all kinds of good guitar licks. You know, tons that you'd know. Sweet Home Alabama. You know, maybe this one. I'm so countryfied now. It's hard to play rock and roll anymore, but that's like that steel guitar chord almost. Give me 3 steps. It's right there. Go like this. It's called chicken picking. And I mentioned that in one of my songs about chicken picking, but chicken picking is making your guitar kind of sound like a barnyard chicken. Anyways, that's chicken picking, and the country guys really like doing that stuff. That's for darn sure. Well, I'm gonna grab my acoustic guitar here quick and sing you one here. Although I was just kind of thinking about it would be kind of I got one more here. That'll do with the electric. We were doing some of that Beatles stuff last night. Of course, you know, Beatles. Another request. Oh, request ladies here. Ha! I know who that's from. Uncle Aaron. Aaron, I might be able to pull that one off tonight. First, I'm gonna do this one. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she moves me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I'm leaving how. Something Harrison song. Obviously, it's a Beatles song, but that was George's song. He sang it, and I don't know if he wrote the whole thing, probably. So maybe he didn't usually co-write a lot of his songs. But that's it for the electric guitar. Let's put that thing down. Put that thing away, right? Up with the hat. First things first. Have a drink. Maybe read a few. Hi, Cam. Judy. Bob Seger. She wants that Bob Seger. I could do some Bob Seger. Bob Seger, I always used to say. One of the greatest rock singers ever. Of course, he's from Detroit. And I really like Bob Seger. Who doesn't, though? You know, if you don't like Bob Seger, you got something wrong with you. Almost there. I know I got it here, Judy. I got it here. I found it. Do a little bit of it anyway. It seemed like yesterday, but it was long ago. Janie was lovely, she was the queen of my nights. There in the darkness with the radio playing low. The secrets that we shared, mountains that we moved, caught like a wildfire out of control, till there was nothing left to burn and nothing left to prove. And I remember what she said to me, how she swore that it never would end. I remember how she held me oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, we were running against the wind. And the years rolled slowly past. I found myself alone, surrounded by strangers that thought were my friends. Found myself further and further from my home now. And I guess I lost my way. There were oh so many roads. I was living to run and running to live. Never worried about pain or even how much I owe. Moving 8 miles a minute for months at a time, breaking all of the rules that we bend. Began to find myself searching for shelter again and again. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, we were running against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind. Yeah, great song by Bob Seger, of course. Yeah. If you're wondering, you know, how does he know how to play all these different songs? Well, for one, lots and lots of practice. And you do got to do the woodshedding in your basement when you're young, or whenever you start. If you're just starting to play guitar now, you could be old, like me. Heck, you can start playing guitar when you're 70. It wouldn't matter. But you do got to put the time in. You got to learn these chords, right? You got to learn what the chords are and how to put them together, and then you got to have a little rhythm too, of course. It's kind of rhythm sometimes can't be learned, but you can learn it. We all got rhythm. We all got rhythm in our bodies. So, and then I was playing these songs when I was in high school too, in the basement at parties for people, always singing around campfires, doing that type of stuff. You do enough of that, and then you can pretty much look at any song as long as you've heard it and you know what the melody is. And you get good enough, you can pretty much sing any song. And then that's how I learned how to do that on the piano, because I do it on the guitar. So I learned my chords on the piano, put them together like a guitar player would. Of course, I learned a few, fancy rock licks, because I had to, because if you play a piano and you don't know any Jerry Lee Lewis licks, why even play the piano? All right, I got a request. Uncle Aaron, he's been requesting this song, for the last few times he's come out and seen me live. So I thought I'd better learn this song for Uncle Aaron. It's called Leonard. It's a Merle Haggard song. Good song. I seldom can get through it without getting weepy-eyed, so I gotta... I don't know why. This makes me cry. We'll give it a try. Kaylee, how you doing? Tim Crannick. Nancy Delvin. Jimmy, how you doing? Aaron, this goes out to you. When Leonard finally came to California, he was 21 years old, as I recall. He loved to write a song and pick the guitar, and he came to hang a gold one on the wall. Now the town he lived, which is not important, but you'll know which one I mean by the time I'm through. He soon became a famous entertainer, but Leonard was a name he never used. He was on his way to having what he wanted, just about as close as one could be. Hey, once he even followed Elvis Presley, and he wrote a lot of country songs for me. But he laid it all aside and followed Jesus. For years he chose to let his music go, but preaching wasn't really meant for Leonard. But how in the hell was Leonard supposed to know? Well, life began to twist its way around him, and I wondered how he carried such a load. He came back again to try his luck at music, and he lost his wife and family on the road. Well, after that he seemed to bog down even deeper, and I saw what booze and pills could really do. And I wondered if we'd ever see him sober. But I forgot about a friend that Leonard knew. Well, Leonard gave me lots of inspiration. He helped teach me how to write a country song, and he even brought around a bag of groceries, hey, back before Muskogee came along. Really, I'm not trying to hide his show name or the town in which this episode began. I had to write a song for old Tommy, if just to see him smiling in the band. When Leonard finally came to California, he was 21 years old, as I recall, and he loved to write a song and pick the guitar, and he came to hang a gold one on the wall. All right, that's Leonard by Merle Haggard. And I'm not sure exactly who he's talking about. Tommy, I guess. Tommy must have played in the band The Strangers. If anybody knows that, go ahead and text it out to me. You can Google it, I guess. Who do we got here? Kendra Hiles. How you doing? All right. Dusty Robbie, he's watching from South Dakota. Little crop dusting buddy out there. Danny Borkhardt. Tim Crannick, he's out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I don't think Danny lives here anymore either. Maybe he does. You like that Merle Haggard stuff? Let's do one. First thing I remember knowing is a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Dear old Daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. He tried so very hard to fill her shoes, waited for hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. He tried so very hard, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right. Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame. Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame. 'Cause Mama tried. So, gang, we got time for one last song here because, heck, we've been playing already 47 minutes, and we don't want to eat up all the time. And, of course, you got supper to make and all that good stuff. And I actually have a special song. Ah, there it is right there. And by the way, thanks for coming out. I know we are actually got the government order on us now, so all non-essential travel and non-essential workers, and just kind of hang out. You know, you can be outside, be around, you know, some family or friends if you're keeping your distance. You know, we don't go into people's houses. You know, give everybody the respect of that. But you can sit around a campfire, or go for walks outside, or ride our horses or bicycles, motorcycles. A little rainy out today for that, but anyways, we'll kind of do what they say to do. Pretty soon I got to go back to work, so I'm not going to be able to do this forever, but I'll probably be here tomorrow night. No Vollmer, hey. Anyways, here's the last song. As I went walking, let's see, I got to get my voice here. As I went walking a ribbon highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land is made for you and me. The request woman's coming in with more requests. I went for her. It's the last song. I'll take that request tomorrow, Jeff. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land is made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sunny bright sands of the diamond deserts, and all around me my voice kept singing. This land's made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land is made for you and me. Adios, folks.